How's it going, beauties? How's it going, troops? Hope you're having a fantastic day. Adam down here at the cabin for another episode here at Maple Monkey Media. Welcome along and thank you for taking some time out of your day to stop by and see what's happening here at the cabin. Well, I spent the night down here last night, and all this week, it's Tuesday right now, I'm going to be down here doing some work, just sitting by the fire trying to figure out what my next plan of action is. I think this wall that you see behind me, I'm going to get that all ready and get some insulation in there as well, even though I don't have my vapor barrier. Another thing that I might get up to, or I might decide to save the 2x4s, is I might actually get up to the second loft up there, and on both of my end walls, my south wall and my north wall, I need to go back and add some 2x4s to my bracing that I have up top, so I'm able to insulate those walls as well. Whether or not I want to use the 2x4s for that or not, I'm not sure. I was just looking outside earlier and I have about 10 of them, so I might either do that or I might save them until the snow starts melting and then start to do an outhouse. So last night I had the cabin super roasty toasty. The fire was going great, had it stogged all day long. So just as I figured, it can go 4 or 5 hours with the damper closed and the stove fully stogged up. On the stovepipe over here though, I may add another damper. I was going to, but it got stolen. And for a little update on what's going on with everything that's stolen, haven't heard back from them. Don't have anything else that I got back from them besides that shovel in that one video. Not going to hold my breath on seeing anything. I've been talking with some locals, and there's quite a word around town about this fella that was involved in this. So, I'm just going to let it go, take the higher road. He obviously needs the stuff more than I do, so, just send a prayer his way. He's obviously higher up than I am, so, it is what it is, and we're just going to keep trucking forward. So just as I figured throughout the night, with a full stove and damper down, lasts about 4 to 5 hours, obviously depending on the kind of wood that I was burning too. I was kind of burning a mix of hardwood and softwood, so I was literally only up once in the middle of the night and just completely stogged it full again, closed it up, and it was good till this morning. Lots of coal still left, so that's a good sigh of relief. I kind of figured that every 4 or 5 hours that I'll need to stog it up when I'm sleeping. It's the same size stove that's at my parents' shed, and their shed is the same size as this, and it works absolutely great, so I knew that was kind of going to be the case. Alright, first order of business, since I don't have any countertops and a kitchen, that's kind of why I'm doing this wall right now. Still haven't decided if I'm going to do some wiring and some plugs for a generator, but regardless, I'll have to get all this stuff cleaned off up here. Little box of kitcheneries. Tuna. Alrighty, I got my insulation, so I just gotta grab my measuring tape, then start getting some measurements, getting some cutting, and we can start getting that second north wall all full of insulation. 14. Get some gloves on actually. Somebody gave a tip last time to cut along the board. Great tip, so I'm going to do that right now. Number one. Yeah, I can't use that mask. I can't breathe with it on, so... C'est la vie. But hey, I got gloves. Oh yeah! Well, using that 2x4 is a lot easier than measuring out a little bit and cutting, measuring, cutting, measuring, cutting. Lay down the 2x4 and just make a slice all the way down. So great tip. Thank you for whoever did that little tip. Probably going to get some flack because I'm not wearing a mask, but it is what it is. Can't breathe with it on. That's kind of the same thing what's going on over the past 2 years. Can't breathe with those stupid things on, so... You know, it is what it is, and I guess that's going to be the way that it goes. The way the cookie crumbles, as they say. All right, so I have 2 more pieces here in my my first bag of insulation. Absolutely crazy that 1 bag of insulation did that little bit on this side wall, did all of this front wall, and it did a little bit of the side wall as well. Not to mention what we have back here that we just started. So this one and this one will be completed, and then I have another bag that'll do the rest of the wall over there as well. Love it when that happens. Didn't think that a bag of insulation would do that much. So another bag, 2 bags, then the whole place will be done, including the roof. Awesome stuff, and it is just, like I keep saying, it is just warm, 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 especially today. The sun is shining. I'm going to say it's probably just like yesterday where it's coming on right around 4 or 5 degrees. So just an absolutely beautiful day, and it's just even warm in here with this sweater on. So I might even be able to take this off in the next little bit too. Cooking with some grease now. We got those 3 studs all taken care of. Come over here. We just got this much left of the wall right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more studs by the looks of it. I'm gonna pop up top. I have coming up here on the bottom staircase, but right there you can see another bag of insulation. So that bag right there will do the remainder of what I just showed you, and then probably even more so. It's alive! It's alive! Ooh. All right. Well, we have most of the wall complete. Got a couple more sections there, but it is looking absolutely awesome. Well, look at that, look at that. We have another wall insulated, well, almost insulated. And looking at it, I'm not even used to seeing it yet. So that is almost all of the bottom section of the cabin. We got the south wall done, we got the north wall probably about 70% done. And we got the east and west walls here. They are started on each of the corners. Woo, super, super exciting times. It is warm in here. Love it. Sun is shining, beautiful day. Absolutely love it down here. Alright, I've done as much as I'm going to do of the insulation on this wall. It's all done except for this corner here by the door and the corner here by the other wall. I'm going to leave those open until I have everything that I need to do the other side walls as well. Alrighty y'all, it's coming on lunchtime, getting a little bit hungry since I don't have my propane burner anymore, and I don't really want to cook on the wood stove right now. I'll wait to cook up that steak later on, do some baked potatoes and steak with that. I have an induction cooktop here, so I think what I'm going to probably do is go out to the fridge here. You might be able to hear the generator running because I'm going to need it to use the cooktop, but I'm going to probably grab some sausages is what I'm thinking. From the old fridge here. So it's looking like they are some cheddar smokies. So I'll get these chucked on the grill, and that'll be lunchtime. I never knew that you needed certain cookware for induction. So the pots that I have over there, they're no good. I was gonna cook up some noodles. So good thing I brought down my cast iron. Okay, sausages are done. Don't have any plates, but I got this piece of cardboard. Good enough. All right, let's try these sausages. They look some freaking good. Lunchtime, lunchtime. Yep, those are good. Wish I had some buns or some breads, but that's all good. Hope you guys are just having a fantastic day, wherever you are in this world. Ooh, it is hot in here. Hot in here. Got that other wall insulated, and holy, definitely can tell a difference. Oh yeah. Sausages for lunch, and then I'll cook up that steak that's in the fridge for dinner. Probably cook that on the open coals in the fire is what I'm thinking. Do that in a baked potato. So good. Alright y'all, I'm kind of curious on how the Hobo hut's doing. I haven't checked on it in this trip yet, so I figure I'm going to head on back and I'll bring you guys along. Slowly trying to get things all cleared up at the property here. There's some deadfall here that I need to get cleaned up in back there. I might try and do some sort of garden area, woods garden in behind there as well. So let's just go on up here to the old Hobo hut. The water is flowing from the brook, as you've seen from the video the other day. Brook's just coming right down through here, flowing all the way up through there. And this is the same brook that I have diverted that goes down into the greenhouse down there, or well, should I say down into the pond by where the greenhouse was. Still have to do a lot more work to it when the nicer weather gets here. Up towards where the Hobo hut is. Whoa, falling right down. Holy, oh. Yeah, up towards where the Hobo hut is, the babbling brook, it Y's off. And this is one of the Y's that it comes to. So it comes down this way as well, and then it goes down over there as well. So where I want to go, up by the Hobo hut, I want that Y to be channeled, instead of coming down here, I want it to go down over there where I just showed you on that brook. Whoa! Keep falling through the snow because it's so warm out. Beautiful day down here in the woods. Absolutely gorgeous. Coming up onto this fallen tree. My plan for this is, you can kind of see it there. Plan for that is to get an Alaskan mill and a new chainsaw and get that all junked up and make my own boards. So here's a pretty big tree that's fallen over. Big poplar. Semi-hard, semi-softwood. Lots of wood though on it. A nice straight section right there. So that would be great if I could get a saw and an Alaskan mill. Good thing about coming up this way too is there's a game trail that goes along here, and looks like there's some fresh deer scat right there. Literally, it's up where the river, or should I say the babbling brook, crosses. Look what it is in the distance. You can start to see the hobo hut. Whoa. So yeah, the game trail is just coming up here. So there's part of the river right here, of the babbling brook. And then it comes down and it skirts around and it goes down there. But what I want to do is dig this out, because it's all clay under here. So I'll dig this out and have this connect on to where I said down there, where the babbling brook was gonna be connected. Like to get a little well maybe here dug. But yeah, it's beautiful water. It's all clay here, clay bottom, so it retains it nice and well. Actually, out of this river that I'm standing in is where that I got the clay when I was building the hobo hut, and more specifically when I was building the fireplace for the hobo hut, because I built a homemade clay fireplace, and this is the river where I got that clay from. So literally, the animals follow the river, the babbling brook, go all the way up, and then the game trail goes along over here. If you can see it, goes and sneaks up through over there. Well, here we are. The old hobo hut. Lots of good memories here. Can't believe that I stayed all of last winter here as well. It has definitely seen better days. Roof's coming off the side. The front's coming off there. Whoa! Still got a good amount of overhang, so the snow's not going in, so that's good. All right, let's see what inside's like. All ramshackled. Inside is absolutely all torn apart. Looks like the animals were in here. Roof is falling down. Yeah, roof's falling down. Plastic's hanging off. Alright, fireplace. It's definitely seen better days. Yeah, it's falling down on itself. I had that fire cooking a lot of the nights. Ooh, mold starting there. Yeah, definitely seen better days. Plastic, there's my old sleeping quarters. Plastic just hanging. Looks like an animal is eating over here. Oh my. Front window right there. So after I first built this, you can check out the video. It's a kind of a rushed video because the snowstorm was literally right on my tail when I was building it. I built it in like 5 days, and I was here all last winter, right up until, you know, temperatures -20, -25, -30, snowstorms and everything. Definitely some good memories sitting back here right now. When the snow is gone though, I'm going to be taking this down and I'll see what boards that I can reuse. The floor is definitely still good, and I'm looking at some boards at the front here as well. Can use that window probably for the greenhouse, but it served its trick, and it's definitely a hobo hut, even more so than it was before. All right, let's take a little walk around. So here, over here, I diverted some water that literally I only found out about when I was first building the place. So I diverted it right around the back of the hobo hut here. There's the old fireplace that I built. It has definitely seen better days. Definitely seen better days. It caved in on itself. But like I say, I had some roaring fires. I'm going to repurpose this roof up here. I'll use that tin for something else. Might try and see if I can't salvage any of the barn boards that I used for the roof as well. Yeah. Oh, the old hobo hut. definitely did its job. Like these boards over on the side here, they look like they're still good, so what I might do is I might do an accent wall with them. Oh, I just can't get over how nice of a day it is out. The sun is just shining, the birds are chirping, the wind is blowing. Oh, nice cool breeze. Just beautiful back here in the woods. So that's the hobo hut right there. Not looking like much right now, that's for sure. But back in its heyday, it wasn't anything fancy, but it did what I needed it to do. All right, back to the cabin we go. Alrighty then, y'all. Didn't get up too much building today. I actually just woke up from a little nap. So it's right around supper time. There's some good embers in the wood stove. So I got some tin foil, got some potatoes. I'm just gonna grab a couple of these bad boys. I'm gonna make some baked potatoes to go with my my steak. Okay, get that opened up, move some stuff around in there. You can see how flushed my face is from how warm the wood stove is. So I'm going to let those potatoes in there for, let's say, probably 20, 30 minutes, maybe a little bit more than that. And then I'm going to cook my, what's the word? Steak. There we go. Going to cook my steak on the same coals right next to it. So it should be absolutely delicious. Got my steak there, gonna grab it and get it all up to room temperature. Wish I had some kiwis and some Caesar salad dressing or some ranch dressing. Cheap way to make a cheap cut of meat that much more tender is use the juice of a kiwi. And I just want my Caesar salad and ranch dressing because a salad would be nice, or put them on top of my baked potatoes. Absolutely delicious if you haven't tried it. So there's the cut of steak that we have. Just a marinating steak, a little fast fry marinating steak. All that I know that it has is some Montreal steak spice on it. Other than that, I don't know because my girlfriend did up the rub for me. Ooh, that's hot. All right, gonna get our taters just moved around a little bit, and then actually we'll do this. We'll move those over here. Oh, that's hot! Holy, hot, hotty. Move him over here as well. And then there's a spot for our steak. By the looks of it, it's almost done. It's only a short little fast fry, so alrighty, well, the steak is done just like that. It only took a couple minutes on either side. Probably could have even cooked it a little bit less than that. As you can see there, nice and thin, cooked through. We're good to go. Then we just have those taters. Gotta grab those, and that's all. And then our meal is all good to go. All right, let's check this potato. Looks good to me. Steak turned out absolutely wicked. The marinade, the rub that my girlfriend put on, delicious. Gotta get looking around for the butter. I don't know where the butter is. It'd be nice to have some butter with the potatoes. Oh, that turned out so good. So good. Well, the steak didn't last long. Got some butter here for my potato. If you haven't tried cooking up that method before, just on the bare coals, definitely highly recommend it. Smush that in between there. Alrighty, y'all. Well, as you can see, it's getting dark in here. Had to turn on the light on the camera. Absolutely great day. Didn't get much done, but that's okay. Still waiting to hear back from my wood guy, so hopefully I can hear back from him in the next little bit, and I can start checking some more things off the list. Gotta continue eating my potato here. Gotta get the fire stog back up, but I muchly appreciate y'all checking out the video and stopping by, seeing what's happened at the cabin. My name is Adam, and I'm signing off for the day. Muchly appreciate y'all. Keep that stick on the ice. There is no failure if you keep going, so just keep on going. Keep trucking after those dreams. They only have to make sense to you. All right, Adam here. Cheers, y'all. Woo, 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 woo. God bless y'all.